welcome back to my channel. I'm Auntie Tay. If you guys are new here, that's who I am, and if you're not, welcome back. All right, today we're working on classic Mickey ears. I am so excited about these because look how cute they are. This is the same exact SVG. I just used red and silver, so you guys will see in the tutorial. I also used the interchangeable bow a little differently on this one, so you'll see that as well in the tutorial. But if you want to know how to make the interchangeable bow, the link is in the description, along with our classic Mickey ear factory videos, so you can see how to make them. But specifically, we're going into how I did this one, and this SVG bundle is available to our members on AuntieTay.com. You get it included in your $8 a month membership, which is super fantastic, but you can also purchase it if you'd like on AuntieTay.com if you just want to be able to make this. If not, you can design it yourself and make it yourself. So let's get going. Alrighty guys, so I'm using black fabric for this, so I'm actually going to use a little different technique than our regular technique, where I am just going to use the 1/2 inch seam allowance because I can't draw on the black fabric and see it. So I'm just going to take a strip of black fabric and lay out all 4 SVGs at once, and then just use the template, which if you don't know what I'm talking about, you should watch my first Mickey ear video first before you go on to any of our SVG videos, so that you know exactly how to make your Mickey ears. Okay, so I'm just gonna lay out the 4 ears, and for the red pair of ears, I used red fabric for one of the ears. With the gray and silver ones, I am going to use all the same black fabric. I hope that makes sense, and maybe you'll see when I show you the finished product what I mean. So I'm just gonna start with the first layer of each ear, which is the face of Minnie and Mickey and Mickey's pants. And then if I was doing the polka dots, I would also do that on here as well. Then I'm gonna put the buttons and their teeth, no, these are tongues, not teeth, in. And so if you're doing the red one, do the red one. If you're doing silver, do the silver ones like this. And then we will get on to constructing the Mickey ears. And then this is the red fabric that I used for the polka dots on the red one, just because I didn't want to do black and white. I wanted to keep it kind of unified. So I went ahead and pre-cut a bunch of Mickey ears out. This is part of the SVG, and I just cut them out of black Galaxy glitter Caesar, which is on shopAuntieTay.com, and I ironed them all on at once to a piece of felt so that I can go back and use them whenever I'm making Mickey ears and will have handy. Okay, so then I'm just going to cut this. So I actually used like a gold pen so that I could see where the cut line was, and I just traced that and cut that out with the 1/2 inch seam allowance. I'm just making sure these line up, but the ear part is next. So I'm going to take the ears and put the glitter side facing the Mickey face, and I'm just gonna kind of make sure that they're exactly where I want them, and they are. So I'm just gonna cross them over, and you can bend them up like this to make sure that they're gonna be positioned where you want them, but they're also designed for the 1/2 inch seam allowance sewing. So I'm just gonna wedge those in between the 2 fabrics as if I was making the Mickey ears like I would, but I'm gonna use 2 pins through the ears to hold them in place so that they don't budge when I actually do sew these ears. So in my regular ears, you'll see that I use the foam template to sew around, but for this one, I am just going to sew on the 1/2 inch seam allowance, and that is the difference in using the template this way. Okay, so I'm going to do the other ear, and then I'm going to trim off any extra fabric, pull out my pins, and flip it right side out. And then for the rest of this tutorial, just follow the classic Mickey ears, but I will show you that on the foam, if you're using black foam, I just used a gold pen for this. I was finding with this pair of ears that anything with black can kind of be hard to mark up, so that's why I changed it up just a little bit for this tutorial. So pop in your foam, and then you can use the polka dot SVG, bow SVG, if you'd want to do a bow with polka dots if you don't have polka dotted fabric. And that is it.